We're going to talk about the different types of trades with respect to the DAX approach. So let's see the first one. The first one being the rejection from the top one. So essentially, what the strategy was, price having a failed breakout and then giving us the signal on the 5-minute MA breakdown. So we can see that there is another signal before that that is generated on the MA5 minute, but as we know, this had not tested the breakout yet. So this could not be a false breakdown. So thus that would not be a valid signal. So what would be a valid signal is this one, because that breakout happened and that failed and the price corrected aggressively and then broke down, and we are having somewhat of a reaction to the downside. So on the short side, what the trade essentially would be, uh, it's a stop of $76. If we put the Asian low as a target here, it's about 1.5 R, which is very fine in my opinion. We could put the stop even above the Asian high as well in case another breakout is attempted, which uh, improves the risk reward very much. I think this would be my SL, preferably in my opinion as well, uh, because yeah, the high was not relevant in any way. That level became relevant as this actually failed. So this would remain my level, and that trade does continue, and it does reach the target uh, around this 2.3, 2.4 hour, and could be good. So that's one type of trade. There are two more types of trades. Sorry, three more types of trades, which is this one, the bottom breakdown. So the bottom breakdown is this one. Uh, in this case, it's happening in the US session. So not always it has to happen in the US, sorry, EU session. And this was our uh, Asian level low, and it got tested during the US Open and failed to correct, and then the breakdown happened. When that happened, that could be our trade, and on the short side, our SL would be put at the top of these breakout. So meaning we'd have a relatively smaller SL at $40, and our target would be, I think, this low, which is 1.5, and it continued on. So it doesn't matter, but this would be ideally our target anyway. But it does continue because of the Friday sell-off that happened, and it was huge, but that doesn't have to matter in this case. Uh, in this case, it is not general. Uh, uh, that is that is to be considered. Now, next one is upside breakout above Asian ranges, near the Asian ranges. So what we're looking for is essentially this. And what happens here is quite interesting as well in the larger context of things. So the breakdown we are seeing happening is quite similar to. I chose this one because it tells a story as well. So the first one, we saw the breakdown happening and we shorted. So why would not we short it? Because the breakdown is actually happening above the Asian range. It has not actually failed, and it's just taking support. And when it does break out around here, that is our long trade, and we open the long position here with the stop loss below this, which is $71. And if we follow the 1.5 hour rule, the target would be $100, which is near about net. And yeah, that would be our trade in the session. And this is again happening in that period of the European session, plus minus 2 hours. So this is very good timing as well. Others very good timing as well. And the previous one I chose the US session to show that it can happen then again. And the final one being the bottom confirmation, similar to the fake breakout and fake uh, uh, breakdown is similar as well. So again, this breakout, why we're not considering, because it had not tasted the Asian bottom after the Asian session, and only after this failed breakdown happening, then this breaks out, and when this breaks out, that's our long trade, and our long trade has a SL below this Asian range bottom, which is very small, $28, and even if we target 2 hour, uh, it's $56. There is a lot of noise, but we are getting the trade on a direction, and it eventually went higher around 4 hour as well, so which is good. But more amidst all that noise, we are getting a good trade in the direction of where we want to trade. And again, in the US session, on the same, closer to the US session in the same day, we are getting a good trade on the upside as well, which we can see. I had not marked it, but yeah, that's quite a solid trade as well. So this breakout or this breakout either can be taken, and the stop loss would be below this, and that would be a good trade. Anyway, I think that's all. That's all the kind of trades. Also, there is the written note, which should explain any other factors. All these breakouts happening away from the Asian ranges. We are not trading, and we are not trading the noise. Whatever is happening, and whatever is going on is going on. If we get a clear trade, only then we can trade that. I think this is a pretty good approach, because the Asian ranges do fake out a lot in German index. Uh, so so yeah, that's somewhat the factors we can see. There are a lot of fake outs happening, but this will actually help us weed that out and get better trades and catch these smooth moves and get out with profits. Thank you.